All right, so this is over at The Verge. This is actually from today.
Hmm.
I thought this was interesting. And I hadn't had a chance to really get into this too much, but the headline reads The Fight to Make Netflix and Hulu Pay Cable Fees. And this is by Addie Robertson. It says a Georgia lawsuit is pushing to expand TV franchising rules. So it says here, streaming services are slowly turning into cable TV, complete with bundles, an ever-growing list of channels, and a reinvented TV guide. And a series of lawsuits could pretend the return of something even worse, the hidden cable fee. Three municipalities in Georgia are suing Netflix, Hulu, and other streaming video providers for as much as 5% of their gross revenue in the district, joining a nationwide group of towns and counties that want these services regulated more like cable TV. It's a small but growing front in the war over cord cutting, challenging regulators to decide which matters more, the increasing role streaming services play in American media diets or their significant practical differences from traditional television. All right, so they get a little bit further into it, talking about the federal lawsuit, what's actually going on over here on The Verge. It's a very interesting story. I say if you're interested in reading this, I like to push and encourage people actually go and read the story that I'm actually talking about. So, Eric, tell me, what's your reaction to this? What do you think
I'm
about this?
shocked. I didn't know about this, and I think that this could be a really interesting front of the streaming wars. This is breaking news to me, and I'm kind of shocked in a way because it's like, what are they really doing? Well, what are they doing? I'm thinking they're like, they want money. They want a piece of the action, and they're trying to figure out a way to do that. And it sounds to me like they're going about it all wrong. Um, this sounds like this would be a terrible thing for consumers, like an absolutely horrific thing for consumers. And obviously, like I said, they're motivated by money. It's always greed. It seems like, right, that motivates these things. You have a budget shortfall, so this is this is their solution. Of these municipalities. I used to work for a municipality, by the way, so I do kind of understand this stuff and how they operate and the crazy things they do. Like the municipality I worked with, they had a unique situation where they actually provided power to a significant portion of the city. And they used to jack people's electricity all the time when they had a budget shortfall, and it was really effed up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the kind of crap they do. You know what I mean? Because, hey, it's government. We don't get political on this show, but it's government, and government's wasteful. I'm just going to tell you, that's the bottom line. Regardless of the party, they're always wasteful. And that's what it sounds like to me. I'm kind of appalled. I'm kind of appalled and almost like a little bit angry because I was a cord cutter before the term was invented. I basically came to this conclusion. I've said this on the show many times before, but I had this moment where I was all like, I can't be paying for internet and cable. That's insane. You know what I mean? I don't understand how people do that. You know what I mean? It's like, to me, I'm just like, I had to make a decision. And so I went ahead and said, you know what? I'm not going to do cable anymore. I actually use DSL. So, I get my internet actually comes through the phone line. It doesn't come through the cable. So I don't do cable at all. You know what I mean? And, I decided I got an antenna. I talk about that all the time. I have an antenna. I watch Heroes and Icons, really cool digital sub channel. They've got all the Star Trek stuff up to Enterprise. I watch Comet. Comet has Battlestar Galactica on it, the Ron D. Moore version. It has Stargate on it. It has all sorts of cool shows on it. I use my antenna more than I use Netflix, but this just seems like just greed and mismanaged cities that need more money.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised and kind of shocked when I stumbled upon this, doing research for tonight's show. And because it's interesting, because I don't bring many streaming war topics here to the show. And I thought, you know what, I need to go out and find one. So I was doing some research and kind of poking around. And
this is a big one. This is pretty good, Dave, because I hadn't even heard of this.
I was kind of shocked at it. I was honestly a little shocked. So obviously this affects a lot of us. We're talking about Disney Plus at the top of the show. This kind of stuff could cause a lot of us to have to pay even more, lamenting the fact that they have to pay what they need to pay for a lot of these different services anyway, because by the time you get about 3 or 4 services, it's almost like you're paying what you would be paying for cable anyway. And now people are looking for a way to tack another fee on top of it. So
Exactly.
Definitely go check this story out. Obviously reflect upon what this means for you. And I just thought it was interesting, and like you said, Eric, it's not a huge shock. We got a budget shortfall. Who can we squeeze money out of? Well, those streaming services sure are making a lot of money. Let's get some money out of them. So
Yeah.
here you go, everybody. Here you go.
Yep. Everybody wants a piece of the pie.
Yeah. This is why we can't have nice things, right there.
Exactly. Now, this is a front we definitely got to keep our eye on in the streaming wars.